Get ready for... Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Ingram is out there with Grady Dick. And it's Barrett at the small forward. And for the Cavaliers, a lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Mitchell is out there with Isaac Okoro. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. Should be a lot of great ball movement tonight, RJ. These teams love sharing the wealth out there.
And you gotta love it, Kevin. As a player, it's always great to see a team functioning as a unit. Fans love to see everyone get involved.
Richard, something amazing about Donovan Mitchell. He averages over 20 points per game every single season.
Yeah, he is just a natural, talented scorer. He beats you in so many different ways. What I like most about his numbers, they go up in the postseason.
Now, here's Barrett. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, Cleveland. Ingram wide open. A 3-pointer off the mark. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Kenny Atkinson, DA.
And their focus on defense, Brandon Ingram. Coach told me Brandon presents unique problems. It's the skill and size combination. You just don't see it too often. Anytime Ingram touches the ball, everyone will be focused on stopping him. Should be a good one tonight, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Okoro finds Mobley. No good from outside. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Barrett for 3. Hunter grabs the miss. Mitchell outside for 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. For 3, Ingram gets the 3-pointer to fall.
A solid shooter from outside the arc. Ingram is fantastic at realizing when he should take those shots.
Now, here's Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Fires for 3. Cranes the 3-pointer. Ingram's got 6.
And known for the jump shot, Ingram needs to keep firing away with confidence from that spot.
Mitchell kicks to Hunter. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Mitchell against Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up to the stripe. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. He's got 6.
Showing off his skills as a shooter. Mitchell knocking down that mid-range look.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Now, Okoro, after Brandon Ingram missing on that last 3-pointer. And Okoro with the basket on the assist by Hunter.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
And here's Ingram from the arc, and the 3 ball is good.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
That's good by Mitchell.
The speed and confidence of Mitchell on display. A master at knifing his way to the rim.
Barnes sets a screen for Ingram. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 8. Here's Hunter. Ingram with the steal. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Lob pass to Pirtle. That one, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Mitchell passes to Okoro. Mobley sets the pick for Okoro. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shot clock at 3. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Now the defense has no answer for Mitchell's leaping ability. This man goes up and he will put it down quick.
taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Kicks it out to Allen. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
Not known as a quick shooter, but Allen shows what he's got there.
Hunter against Ingram. And slammed up by Ingram.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so...
Barnes screen on Mobley. Here's Ingram. Off on the layup. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Raptors up. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Brandon Ingram's out there with Grady Dick. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, "We're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on." Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players.
The nice touch from the interior. Mobley looks very comfortable shooting from there.
Driving in. Nobody near Barnes. No good on the triple. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Allen dishes to Mobley. Hunter kicks to Mitchell. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. For Toronto, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes, GA. He had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster third year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a leap.
Toronto leading by 3. Here's Pirtle. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And the free throw, no good. Richard, we've seen how far basketball has evolved from 10 years ago to 5 years ago to now. What is it looking like when you go ahead 5 or 10 years?
I think in 5 to 10 years, we're going to see more and more centers that are just so skilled. Taller players, more Kevin Durant's. You're going to see more Wemby's. You're going to see more Chet Holmgrens because they're not just putting the tall guy underneath the basket. They're giving him the ball and teaching him how to run pick and roll now.
Here's Barnes. Jared Allen making his last shot. Barnes passes to Barrett into the lane, and Barrett slams it in.
Explosive off the bounce with great body control. Barrett's most effective when going downhill.
Allen dishes to Hunter. Back to Allen. Cleveland moving the ball around. And Hunter, here we go. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Oh, they matched the slam at one end with an even bigger one at the other.
Ooh, maybe we'll get another one on this trip. Ingram against Hunter. Ingram kicks to Boucher. Ingram right side. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Okoro to the left side wing. Dick with the steal. Out to Ingram. 1:10 left to play here in the half. And the dunk by Boucher.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Hunter finds Mobley. Back to Hunter. Mobley outside. Over to the wing. Here's Okoro. Drills the three-pointer. Okoro's got 6 points.
That's great anticipation and accuracy by Mobley to set up his teammate.
Here's Dick. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the game. The first free throw is good.
Dick taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Dick.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Mitchell kicks to Allen. Mitchell outside. Got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And Mitchell launches it from deep. No good on the quick 3. Raptors leading by 4. And it's Barrett penetrating.
Moves like that will help Barrett become a more well-rounded threat. Nice ball control.
Hunter kicks to Okoro. Mitchell up top. Dick with the steal. Here's Ingram. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Toronto with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be back with you shortly.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their makes.
What stuck out to me was how easily he read the defense and found those cracks for his guys to exploit.
They've got Garland. Wade out there with Tristan Thompson. Then it's Sam Merrill. And it's Jerome in at the shooting guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Jerome, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Stolen by Thompson. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Roll on the wing. On the 3 off target. Raptors leading by 5. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And that one's good quickly.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Thompson for 3. Cleveland gets it back. Jerome passes to Merrill. Wade for 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Boucher's got 4 rebounds in this game. The 3 nailed from three-point land. Abaji's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Garland. Pass to Jerome. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Toronto's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Battle misses.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Now here's Thompson. Clock at 6. Merrill looking to end the run, and it's laid up and in by Thompson.
This is what Thompson does best. His aggressiveness on the board is what makes him a valuable player. Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Pass to Jerome. Merrill with the ball. Cleveland moving the ball around. And here's Thompson. Jerome passes to Thompson. Now Merrill. Garland, that's for 2. Boucher with the rebound.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
Garland against Quickly. Pass to Battle. And he converts the layup. Battle's got the lead up to 10 now for the Raptors.
2 minutes.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Thompson dishes to Garland. Poked loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. Pass to Jerome. 5 to shoot. Outside Garland. Thompson for the triple. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 5 now.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
That one goes. Count it.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his look.
And Toronto has possession. The Cavaliers making the shot. Boucher kicks to Quickly. They get it back. Here's Mobo. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. No good with the triple.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Kicks it out to Garland. Over to the left wing. Jerome. And it's off from 3-point range. Raptors leading by 7. Pass to Abaji. Takes a 3. Connects from 3-point range. Abaji's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Toronto. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. They swipe it.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
An agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Garland, the pass away. Here's Jerome. Takes the 3. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Boy, that was close.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Grady Dick is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Barrett at the 3, the small forward. Over in the corner, Barnes. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Hunter, the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Pirtle.
Chris Boucher.
And here are the Raptors now. 9-point game. Barnes screen on Hunter. Down low. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Pass to Hunter. Trying his luck from deep. Allen's shot is off. Toronto leading by 11. Barnes finds Ingram. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
For 3.
Ingram's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Raptors. Cleveland has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's Dick. In the corner, it's Ingram. Barnes sets a screen for Ingram. And again, Toronto with the triple. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Toronto.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can. The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And stolen by Mobley. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Okoro wide open. He fires. No good on the 3. Toronto, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Mitchell against Barrett. Mitchell outside. Mobley a screen on Barrett. And it's Mitchell missing.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane. And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Hunter against Ingram.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Inside,
2 minutes.
here's Barnes. Back to Ingram. 6 to shoot. Barnes sets a screen for Ingram. And there's the drive. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
His first.
That's on DeAndre Hunter.
And on the drive, Ingram's length gives him such an advantage. The defense tries to counter, and it sends them to the line.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Long way up for Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
With the assist.
Ingram outside. And the Raptors miss again.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Raptors.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Brandon Ingram.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Mobley finds Allen. Cleveland moving the ball around. Mitchell with it. Pass to Allen. A 3-ball. A shot that time, not on target. Ingram outside. Now Dick. Barrett wide open. He fires. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
The kick out to Mobley. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
nervous look on their faces as they arrived early. Hey, everybody, we're coming to you live. Big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Larry Nance is out there with Onyeka Okongwu. Then there's Dyson Daniels. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Ricochet in at the 3, the small forward. Nance for 3. The rebound by Allen. And here's Hunter. Allen outside. Mobley, right side. Back to Allen. Clock at 4. Mobley with it. Now Okongwu defending. And it's Mobley. That time on the assist from Allen.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. We talked about star guard Trae Young, their biggest problem tonight. Coach said Young is one of the most explosive offensive guys in this league. We want to make him a volume scorer, force Trae into lower percentage looks. Should be a fascinating matchup, B.A.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Allen finds Mitchell. Oh, trying his luck from deep. The shot, no good. Here's Ricochet. Hunter covering. It's good.
It's always good to see Ricochet mixing it up down low.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Ice Trae, looking cool as ever, just draining it.
Now here's Mitchell to stop the run, and Mitchell with the slam.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Young against Mitchell. Nance with a screen on Mitchell. There's Young with the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Double team on Mitchell. Right side Hunter. Out to Mobley. Back to Hunter. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Nance. And he dunks it down.
And Young isn't just a scorer. He also takes pleasure in creating opportunities for others.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
2 minutes remaining.
Young looking around.
2 minutes.
Launches a 3. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 6. And And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Mitchell's got 7.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Allen, the pass to Mobley. 4-3. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And that's a foul called on Isaac Okoro. That's his first foul of the game. A minute 9 left in the first quarter here.
We talk so much about Mitchell's offense, but he can be a lockdown defender as well.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Onyeka Okongwu.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Young, good on the bucket. He's got 10.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
Okoro outside. To the wing on the left. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Atlanta leading by 3. Outside Young. .23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. That's going to send Trae Young to the line. That one on Mitchell. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Like a lot of smaller guys, there's a real ferocity to Trae Young's game. He's willing to scrap to get what he wants.
And Mobley throws it down.
Slam that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. Pass to Daniels. Right side Young. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Oh, man.
And so it's Atlanta closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back after this word. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
And Atlanta looking at who they've got. Rizachet out there with Larry Nance. Then it's Trae Young. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu. And it's Daniels in at the 2-guard spot. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen. He said, we have each other's backs. That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Ryan, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of those.
Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And here's Hunter from the arc. Okongwu with the rebound.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Daniels, that one's true. Daniels has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Timeout.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Stan, they always say, for a player, confidence is such a big part of it. How can a coach instill that in a player?
Well, as your coach, I think your job is to create a system that the players believe in and they believe they can have success in. The rest of it has to come from inside of the players. They have to believe in themselves.
And that's easy pickings right there. Leave someone that wide open, and Mitchell's not going to miss them.
Young, the pass to Daniels. Young against Mitchell, picked up by Okongwu. The teardrop, fearless from Young inside.
Yeah, he can light up the stat sheet. Young really putting on a clinic.
Cavaliers trail by 8. Mitchell feeling it out a bit.
Hawks foul. Daniels. His first team foul.
Hunter passes to Allen. Outside Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Doesn't go for him. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
And leaking out well in transition. I mean, I like seeing Daniels get rewarded for hustling.
Well, Coach, we know how good Young is offensively, but he gets heavy criticism for his defense.
Yeah, look, and at 6'1", 164 pounds, he has some obvious limitations, Brian, but he's shown improved effort as a defender, and it shows in his defensive rating.
And you have to have that scoring ability on the floor. Okongwu, a screen on Mitchell. There's Young with the 3. The rebound by Allen.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
And Allen is a high IQ player, one who understands when he should try to score.
Young against Mitchell. Young, the pass to Daniels. The kick out to Nance. Clock at 6. Nance with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Young. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Okoro with the ball. Young's there. Mobley passes to Okoro. Mobley, a screen on Young. Here's Okoro. And there's the rejection. And they'll keep possession. And here's Hunter from the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks. 1:03 left in the first half of basketball. There's Young with the 3. And it's Young again missing. Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's Mitchell. Okoro, right side. Oh, get up, Donovan. Wow.
Yeah, nothing you can do about that. I mean, Mitchell finds airspace and fills it.
Young, the pass to Okongwu. Here's Risache. Here's Young. He's got 21. Lets it go from deep. Oh, the lethal 3 ball of Young.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
Now here's Okoro, tightly guarded. And Hunter, here we go. Nice move. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Okongwu, a screen on Mitchell. Young. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Atlanta on top, leading by 6. Well, now we have some time to check in with Ali as always. Thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Tristan Thompson is out there with Dean Wade. Then it's Ty Jerome. Then there's Sam Merrill. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. The Hawks lead by 6. Man, the pass to Johnson. That one no good. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting 55% for the game so far. And it's Garland on the drive. Merrill outside. That shot off the mark. Excellent D there from Capella. Atlanta's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Atlanta shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. The free throw drops for Johnson. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. Johnson finds the vert. Back to Johnson. And he gets the bucket. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And a fast break now for the Hawks. Pass to Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
Yeah, at the offensive end, more often than not, you'll find Capella at the rim.
Garland with the ball, and it's Man picking him up. And Garland gets double. Now here's Merrill. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Merrill's got his first 3 points of the game.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment. You see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Here's Garland. Capella with a block.
Yeah, great timing on the denial by Capella. Able to get a piece of the ball on that one.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jerome. Off target from outside.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
For close to a decade now, Stan, Clint Capella has been a double-double machine.
Well, Brian, I think the key to Capella is he knows who he is. He's a great rebounder, rim runner, and shot blocker, and then he doesn't force things offensively, and that's why he's had one of the highest shooting percentages in NBA history.
KYG, know your game. The Hawks lead by 12. Here's Johnson. It's good. Johnson's got 7.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
The 3 from Thompson. Rebounded by Johnson. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Outside man. Inside. It's tipped. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. Cavaliers trail by 16. Now Merrill. And he banks in the layup. Merrill's got 5 points in the quarter.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Here's Johnson, and he drives in. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
The free throw drops for Johnson.
Taking 2 shots.
And Johnson drops them both. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's foul number 2 for him.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Atlanta leading by 16. LeVert outside. Johnson on the wing. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Takes the 3. They grab their own miss. Outside for LeVert. From downtown, fires in the triple. LeVert's got 5 now.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Wade, the pass to Jerome. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 20-7 run. Down low. Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Garland for 3. And that's not going to go. And so it's Atlanta sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Hawks. We got Risache, Okongwu out there with Larry Nance. Then it's Trae Young, and it's Daniels in at the shooting guard position.
And the fans love it. And Mitchell certainly seems to be enjoying himself on the offensive end.
Young against Mitchell. Pass to Risache. Back to Young. Here's Risache. 3-pointer. Hunter with some nice D. From outside the arc. Now here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
The Hawks lead by 17. Young, the pass to Okongwu. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Right side, Hunter. Launches a 3. Sends it home from 3-point land.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Mitchell against Young. Pass to Risache. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Okoro outside. Here's Allen. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Young against Mitchell. Outside Young. Trae quick on the take. And that one drops. Young's got 26.
The quicks off Trae Young. He gets to the rim at will. Better come with help side defense.
Mobley deciding where to go with it. Going inside. Somehow misses the two-handed jam. Atlanta leading by 16. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his 3rd foul so far. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Hits the trifecta. All right, Stan, as you look around the league, who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby might be the most versatile. Drew Holiday, Derek White, KCP. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Gordon and Herb Jones, also outstanding.
Hunter passes to Mitchell. 2 minutes. On target from range. Mitchell's got 7 points for the quarter.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Young. 5 to shoot. Here's Daniels, guarded by Kuro. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Cleveland ball.
1:36 left in the fourth. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's the time to hang.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Hawks.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Trae Young.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Mitchell against Young. And the layup is good. Young's got 34.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
To the inside. And Nance with the slam.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
This is something Mitchell is only getting better at, finding ways to get his guys good shots.
Back to Young. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Nance the screen. 6 to shoot. And Nance with the slam.
The B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Intercepted. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. A statement road. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
Looking at the starting. Five for the Atlanta Hawks. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Shea in at the small forward position. And for Toronto, in at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Dick is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Pirtle in at the center. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes.
That's his first personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Chris Boucher's checked in for the Raptors. Now, here is Young. High post shot. Boucher with the rebound.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
And there it is for him.
The length of Boucher becoming a factor. It gets him into position and able to contest a shot.
And here's Atlanta. Young way outside from beyond the arc and then some.
Now he's just showing off. With range like that, incredible.
Barnes can't get it to go.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Here's Daniels. Pass to Okongwu. Boucher with the steal. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. And it's good for two.
Opportunistic play by Scotty Barnes, recognizing his teammate makes a defensive play. Let me get out in transition.
Young outside. Lets it go with the three. Another three for Atlanta.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
I think one of the things I most admire about R.J. Barrett's game, he can do a little bit of everything. He can score it, board it, pass it at a high level. This young man can play the game.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I was able to catch up with the Raptors head coach. Now, I asked him about trying to slow down Trae Young, and the coach said you have to get the ball out of his hands. He can hurt you with the pass and with his shot. I'm not going to be surprised if you see them blitzing and doubling him a good portion of the game. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. Young's teammates love to see him at the stripe.
And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Barnes finds Ingram. Fires the three. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
Silky three-point shot by Ingram. Just goes to the arc and knocks it down.
Young looking it over. Into the lane. Banked in off the glass. Young's got 10.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
And it's Barrett penetrating. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Okongwu.
Boy, you love that he wants to finish with authority, sending a message to the defense. R.J. Barrett.
Barnes with it. Okongwu covering. Ingram passes to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Young. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago.
What a play by Young. Out of that pick and roll, does a great job with his decision-making.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Okongwu.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And it's Ingram missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Young. And Okongwu has it in the corner. And here's Young from the arc. Looks good. Is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And this game belongs to Young right now, and he is simply making everything.
Driving in. Dick finds Barnes. Dick with it. He's against Young. Second chance shot. A shake. And Dick lays it in.
not just a jump shooter. Dick can operate inside that restricted area.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Young for three, and it's Ingram with the rebound. Toronto, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Ingram with it. And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
5 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Just 3 on the clock. Okongwu knocks it away. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Toronto ahead. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
And so in the game for the Hawks, the front court is Rizichet and Johnson. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Okongwu in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Here's Young. Raptors knocking down the tray. Okongwu with a screen on Barnes. Now, here is Young. 16 points for him. Just 4 to shoot. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. He takes it in, out to Barrett. Pass to Dick. Good work there as it goes.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Young outside. This one for 3. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Here's Barnes. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his 4th assist in this one.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Pass to Ingram. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now, here is Young. 16 points for him. Rizichet, and he makes that one. Rizichet has got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, that's a great sign for Rizichet, proving he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
Ingram kicks to Barnes. Johnson with the block. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Here's Dick. From past the arc. And it's Daniels with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Young for 3. Here's Okongwu. And he hits it to tie the game up. Okongwu's now got 6 points.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Barnes outside. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Just focusing on the task at hand That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And Atlanta has possession. The Raptors getting the bucket. He gets it in there.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And Barrett slams it in.
R.J. Barrett, a clever penetrator. He's got a number of different moves to get where he wants to go on the drive.
Young drives in, and there's the foul. It's on Chris Boucher. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:06 left in the second quarter. Back to Young, and stolen by Barnes.
You love that defensive effort right there showing up.
Barrett, no good. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. Johnson, the pass to Okongwu. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Outside Barrett from deep. Pass to Dick. Ingram outside. Three-pointer. Good on the triple. And it's a 5-point Toronto lead.
And known for the jump shot, Ingram needs to keep firing away with confidence from that spot.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Young, good.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Sinks the three-pointer.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Raptors, thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments. Were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
You've got Jakob Poeltl. And it's quickly in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And the Hawks making a change here. On defense, the Hawks, they lead by 1. Quickly the pass to Abaji. Lawson outside. Drives to the hoop. Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Capella. Atlanta's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Mobo. And Poeltl has it in the corner. Now, quickly. And again, no good by Toronto. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Up the floor. Nance, no good. Raptors have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And that one's good, Abaji. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Oh, and the jam by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Here's Mobo. Nance with some nice D. The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Krejci. He has yet to score. Here he goes. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Defensive foul. Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
It's stolen by Capella. It's LeVert on the wing. On the wing, Nance. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Nance has got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks. Here's Abaji. And again, Toronto no up. The Hawks have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. The drive by Nance. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Yurembo.
Well, just terrific balance from Larry Nance Jr. This guy can accept the punishment on the way to the cup.
They need this. It will go down, and the Hawks lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Lawson.
And I love the fact that he didn't try to take on the defense by himself. Great pass on the move.
To the inside, here's Nance, and the jam by Larry Nance.
You have to do more than that against Larry Nance Jr. This guy is no stranger to physical contact.
Hey, Doris, how about Terrence Mann starting on a loaded Clippers team?
Think about this, Kevin. You're joined in the starting lineup by 3 future Hall of Famers in Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, and James Harden. And what I love about Terrence, he didn't look out of place. Gives you some sense of how capable this young man is fitting in around great players.
Quickly against LeVert. Capella with a screen on Quickly. Three-pointer, LeVert. And Pirtle pulls it down. Raptors trail by 7. Going inside. Here's Mobo. Offensive rebound. Lawson dishes to Pirtle. Goes up again and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Capella with a screen on Quickly. LeVert the pass to Capella. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Toronto's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third.
Toronto, Ochai Agbaji. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's the Hawks with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Pass to Nance. 3-pointer. That's good. That's LeVert with the assist. Nance has got 9 points here in the second half. Quickly the pass to Abaji. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Man, way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Here's Krejci. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, that man is going for the jugular.
The Hawks leading by 10. Man with it. Still scoreless. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Mobo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Quickly the pass to Abaji. It's good from long range. Abaji's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Raptors. And here's LeVert. And a wide open look for Capella. And so it's Atlanta heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And so in the game for the Hawks, in the post, it'll be Johnson Okongwu. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Ricochet in at the 3.
Well, you can see how dominant Scotty Barnes is capable of being. This guy is so aggressive right now.
Here's Okongwu. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in this game. Ingram outside. Launches it. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Daniels. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Daniels has got his first points of the game.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
That bucket in no time at all.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Young drives in, and Barnes sends it back. There's the drive. Good on the shot. 10 points for R.J. Barrett.
Well, R.J. Barrett, how about the ability to focus with a defender right in his grill? How about that finish? Woo!
Young for 3, and it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Barnes passes to Boucher. Boucher with a screen on Johnson. Ingram. He nails it, and we're tied up. Ingram's got 5 points in the quarter.
And I love it when Ingram works for that high percentage look. Such a high basketball IQ.
To the middle. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Ingram dishes to Barrett. Pass to Dick. Out to Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Dick. To take the lead. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Raptors lead by 1.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite 3-point shot.
And Boucher sends it back. For 3, Ingram. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Toronto?
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Here's Dick, defended by Young. Dick, that's good.
Tremendous vision from Chris Boucher. He is making a case for being more involved offensively.
Young against Barnes. Puts up a deep 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Okongwu against Barrett, and he uses the glass on the layup. Barrett's got 4 this quarter.
Undaunted by the moment, R.J. Barrett with the delivery.
Barnes against Young. Here's Okongwu. Now Daniels. It's Young on the wing, covered by Barnes. Young's shot is good.
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
Yes!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Johnson, a wide open look. It's good! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And hard to miss the wide open man that time. Kudos to Young for finding it.
Dick passes to Ingram. Back to Dick. Huge shot there, and the crowd knows side. Pass to Rizichet. Young drives in. Good! A huge shot to tie it up.
And on the drive, Young can be so sudden, the defense barely gets a chance to react.
Here's Dick. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. The coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time instituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last. And welcome to two. And this prompt. Up-tempo affair, Brent. Both teams aren't shy about getting out on the break.
I think about it, BA, are the coaches telling each of their teams tonight, look, as fast as we get out in transition, we have to do the same in terms of getting back in transition defense. Just slow them down 3 or 4 seconds to make them set up anything in the half-court offense, and ultimately that could win out here tonight.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell out there with Okoro. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Okoro. Pass to Mitchell. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He's such a strong guy. Donovan Mitchell plays bigger than his listed 6'1" height.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic. And guys, Coach stated the number of different ways that Donovan Mitchell can be productive. The emphasis for this defense is going to be limiting his touches throughout the game and trying to trap him when they can. It's a tall task for the defense, BA.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And you know, Brent, Scotty Barnes does so much for this team. That includes creating for others.
Yeah, I think that's probably the #1 attribute. He's got the length and size to be a defender that can guard 2 through 4, BA, but Scotty's a problem because he can create opportunities and advantage on the offensive end.
Now here's Ingram. Barnes the screen. The 3, Barrett. Mobley grabs the board. And Mobley has got the ball here for the Cavaliers. Pass to Mitchell. Fires it. Tries again. And Mobley gets it to go.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's Dick over Mitchell. Outside Dick. On the wing, Grady Dick. There's the 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Mitchell finds Allen. Okoro outside from deep. Rebound Toronto. Outside Barrett. 3-pointer. And the Raptors, another 3.
Pretty good job on the release there from RJ to get that ball away before the defense could impact.
Allen outside. Okoro on the wing for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Barrett. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
It's awesome to have a guy at that size be able to accelerate and elevate like RJ did there.
2 minutes left.
Allen outside. Pass to Mitchell. The 3 from Okoro. Barnes with the rebound. Toronto trailing. Here's Ingram. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, the defense has to do a better job, but when Brandon Ingram is on the break, those strides, man, he takes up a lot of ground.
The three from Okoro, and he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's Dick. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Dick's got 6. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
After years of competing for championships and winning one, Toronto is suddenly in a rebuild phase, Fred.
Yeah, they had a familiar roster for many years, and then the last couple of years a little bit underperforming, trying to find some guys to stabilize where their franchise is going. It's a bit of a reset in Toronto.
Hunter passes to Allen. And here's Mobley. Hunter on the wing. Back to Mobley. The three. Another shot. Got a hand on it.
That's RJ coming in and locked in to get the block.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Cleveland again missing.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Outside for Ingram. Pass to Boucher. Back to Ingram. The three is up. Drains the triple. He's got 5.
Ingram just letting it rip right now on the offensive end.
The three from Okoro. And so it's Toronto, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And they... If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Raptors.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play, and all that hustle is paying off.
There it is, the 3. Barnes will play the 4. Brandon Ingram out there with Grady Dick. And it's Boucher in at the 5. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Here's Ingram. Pass to Boucher. Outside Dick. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. It's just very solid offense.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
On the wing, Grady Dick. Checked by Mitchell. Dick, the pass to Barnes. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second personal foul. First team foul.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in to the paint. 6 on the shot clock. Dick, the pass to Barnes. 3-pointer, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 6. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. Oh, with confidence, Mitchell.
He's always a threat to bury a catch-and-shoot jumper. Mitchell doesn't waste time.
Outside Dick. Pass to Barrett. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. Raptors lead by 5. Barnes with it. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And that's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
The Cavaliers shooting at about 44% so far. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, Scotty Barnes said my game starts on the defensive end, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offensive transition and just leads me to stay on lockdown throughout the game, right?
And Allie, for all his offensive gifts, that focus on defense is what makes him special. Outside Barnes. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Back to Allen. He shoots a three. Rebound, Toronto. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Boucher finds Ingram. Back to Boucher. Pass to Ingram. Outside Barrett. The offensive rebound. Now here's Ingram. Let's go with a three. The rebound by Allen. 1:49 left in the first half. Hunter passes to Allen. And Mitchell puts up a deep three. Second chance shot. And Mobley puts it in. Mobley's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Barrett passes to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
You like how Barrett always keeps his eyes open, watching the court for those assist opportunities.
Here's Mitchell. And again, it's Cleveland converting.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Boucher on the screen. Here's Dick. Misses the third. Okoro passes to Allen. Back to Okoro. Here's Hunter. Mobley outside. Pass to Hunter. Okoro outside. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Barrett passes to Barnes. Back to Barrett. The three ball. Gets the three to fall. Barrett's got 5 points in the quarter.
Barrett had some time to focus there. He made that one count.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Pass to Okoro. Back to Hunter. Now Okoro. Now Mitchell. 9 points in the game. And here's Allen. He tries for three. No good.
A fundamental footwork and boxing out there that allowed him to rip that ball right off the rim.
And so it's Toronto with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the court right now for Cleveland. Dean Wade is out there with Ty Jerome. Then it's Darius Garland. Then there's Tristan Thompson. And it's Merrill in at the 2.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Here's Wade. The three-pointer off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
To the left side wing. Corner shot. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Garland, the pass to Thompson. Here's Wade. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Wade's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Mobo, and there's the drive. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And here's Thompson for 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. Raptors lead by 9. Here's Mobo. Around the back and lays it in. Nice.
Sometimes when you've got that much room, you can't resist doing something special.
Garland, the pass to Merrill. Drains the triple.
Sometimes it looks like for Garland, the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
And that one's good. Quickly.
Every now and then, Quickly can feel out that mid-range and attack that area.
Garland, the pass to Wade. On the wing, Thompson. Second chance effort. Wade, that's good. Wade's got 5 points now this quarter.
But he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. You see that pay off.
Here's Roden, covered by Merrill. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Cavaliers.
Now into the lineup for your Raptors, number 77.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Garland way outside. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds now for the finish. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
Wade, the pass to Garland. Pass to Thompson. The 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Tristan Thompson not wasting any time having the ball in that situation to get 2.
Quickly passes to Pirtle. Stolen by Thompson. Inside. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Pass to Jerome. Back to Garland. 3 on the clock. The 3 from Thompson. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low. Here's Battle. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Wade. Thompson scanning the floor. Back to Jerome. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Quickly passes to Pirtle. Sinks the tray. Pirtle's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
They get it back. Thompson. Here's Jerome. From outside, off the mark. Toronto leading by 8. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
It's Quickly with a drive. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Quickly's got 4 points in the quarter.
In an instant, Quickly saw the opening, didn't hesitate.
Merrill outside. Back to Garland. Jerome passes to Thompson. Merrill outside. No good on the 3. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
Second team foul.
Free throw drops for Quickly. Here's Ingram. There's a screen. 3 seconds left. And so it's Toronto, closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. All right, stick around. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Barrett is the 3, and Barnes will play the 4. Dick is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Boucher in at center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. And finished off by Hunter.
Got to be aware of Hunter, especially when he gets up at the rim. That guy's got some size.
Here's Boucher for three. On target from range. Boucher's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Mitchell, the pass to Okoro. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
We also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
Raptors lead by 10. To the middle. Here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
For three, Allen. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Boucher's got rebound number 8 now. Barrett passes to Dick. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. On the wing, Mitchell. Covered by Boucher. Wow, a great finish off the move by Mitchell.
And the fans love it. And Mitchell certainly seems to be enjoying himself on the offensive end.
Barnes with a screen on Mitchell. Fires for three. Hunter with the rebound.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
And stolen by Mobley. Hunter in the post. Covered by Ingram. Hunter passes to Mitchell. Back to Hunter. Jacks up a three. Here's Allen. And he can't get that one. Oh, good D by Boucher.
That's his first personal foul. First team
and the free throw, no good.
And with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer and facilitator.
Raptors lead by 8. Kicks it out to Barnes. Pure from three-point range. Barnes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Allen, the pass to Hunter. Okoro on the wing. Clock at 6. Allen outside. The three from Mitchell. Toronto grabs the miss. Boucher's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Dick. Off target with the three. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Here's Okoro. And he throws it down with one hand.
And that's no problem as Okoro's able to rise up.
And here's Ingram outside. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Mobley. Now here's Allen. Oh, from deep. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Raptors.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for R.J. Barrett.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way, too.
The shot by Ingram, no good. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Mitchell, the pass to Allen, the kick to Hunter. Here's Allen. He's guarded by Barnes. It's stolen by Barnes. Here's Dick. Gets the 3 ball to go. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. This one was a fun one to watch.
minute or two here for the players to get warmed up. Get ready, everyone, for Tuesday. NBA action on. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Isaac Okoro. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And for the Hawks, they've got Risache. Daniels out there with Trae Young. Then there's Larry Nance. And it's Okongwu in at the 5, patrolling the paint. RJ, this one has a bit of an old school feel to it, doesn't it? These teams love to run things down low.
Yeah, it's going to be a heck of a matchup, Kevin. A little bit of bully ball, you could say. Having a center you can run your offense through makes the rest of your offense that much better.
Now, here's Mitchell. Okoro kicks to Mitchell. And now here comes Daniel, leading the break. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And the second free throw, good. Now Mitchell. It's Allen on the wing. His three-pointer's off the mark. Young against Hunter. Stolen by Allen. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. No good with the triple. And Risache, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
One-on-one here. Here is Daniels, covered by Mitchell. Out to Nance. Latrey. And he's good on the 3-ball. Nance has got 5 points so far.
And looking confident. When Nance can hit the jump shot, this offense becomes much more dynamic.
Here's Mobley. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they needed to get into a little bit of a rhythm. Just enough resistance to force the miss, barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Hunter. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Okongwu with the screen for Young. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 5.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those. Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face. Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
Here's Young. It's rebounded by Cleveland. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Okoro passes to Hunter. Beyond the arc. And Okoro with the basket on the assist by Hunter.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses, understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Young looking around. Puts up a deep three. Mobley with the rebound.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
It's good.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Mitchell against Young. Kicks it out to Allen. Here's a Okoro. A basket good off the assist from Allen. Allen's got 3 assists now in this one.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And the Cavaliers with possession. This run now up to 13-2. Hunter dishes to Okoro. Back to Hunter. Mitchell outside. 6 to shoot. Mobley is screen on Young. Here's Mitchell. Nance with the rebound. The Hawks trailing. Young outside. Nance outside. Fires the three. On the wing, Nance. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. 17 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Young, and he drives in, and finally they hit one. Young's got 7 points.
At his best when attacking the rim. Young not settling for a jumper, putting the onus on the D. And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
It could go, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
You also have to admire how they challenge the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Trae Young. Larry Nance out there with Ricochet. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Daniels in at the 2 spot.
When you shoot hundreds of these shots in gyms by yourself, it will make you automatic just like Mitchell.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Daniels from outside. Offensive rebound. Pass to Ricochet. Another shot. Here's Okongwu.
And really, Hunter can guard every position. This is something that makes him incredibly valuable.
And Okoro throws it down.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And you hear, Richard, about players dunking and putting a hurting on the rim, but that iron sometimes can put a hurting on a player's hands too, right?
Oh, and then when you get older, those landings, they can start to hurt too. End of the day, there's a price to be paid for all that high-flying and rim wrecking, and it's worth it. Doing it on both ends. Mitchell, a great sequence for him.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
It's Okongwu, high post. Pass to Daniels. To stop the run. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Young. Young's got 9.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. The Hawks have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Daniels with it. Still yet to score. As to Rizichet. Down low. Here's Okongwu. And it's sent back by Allen. Cleveland leading by 8. Mobley outside. Okoro with it. Defended by Young. Okoro with it. Young's there. A nice shot by Okoro. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Hawks shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Okongwu with a screen on Mitchell. Young pass to Okongwu. The kick out to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. He was all alone on that one. Daniels has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And hard to miss the wide open man that time. Kudos to Young for finding it.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now, here is Young. 9 points in the game so far. Inside. Okongwu with the screen for Young. Clock at 4. And Okongwu slams it in.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Okoro kicks to Mitchell. And now Daniels pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that. That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Hunter finds Mobley. Right wing. Now here's Okoro, defended by Young. Shoots from the right block. In deep, Okoro drops it in. Okoro's got 7 now in this quarter. The Hawks trail by 5. Okongwu with a screen on Mitchell. And here's Young from the arc. Rebounded by Allen.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That is his first foul of the game.
Hawks down.
The Cavaliers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Now, here's Okongwu. Okongwu with a screen on Mitchell. Just 3 to shoot. Not as good. The Cavaliers lead cut to just 5 on the basket from Okongwu.
You know, a stellar floor general. Young has that uncanny ability to find his guys at the right time.
Mitchell dishes to Mobley. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Atlanta ball.
5 seconds left now here in the second. Okongwu with the screen for Young. Buries the long-range jumper. And now just a 2-point Cavalier lead. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Cavaliers lead by 2. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
29. The Cavaliers, 31. Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And guys, you know, Isaac Okoro has really been making it happen.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Thompson is out there with Wade. Then there's Garland. Then it's Sam Merrill. And it's Jerome in at the 3 slot. Merrill on the wing, defended by Mann. Just 5 to shoot. Garland the pass to Merrill. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. From the arc. Garland, no good. The Hawks trailing. And the improvement, RJ, from Garland's dribble drive game has been immense.
Kevin, his confidence when he is ready to attack is next level. He's got great footwork. He's got a great handle. Very few defenders can stay in front of him in a one-on-one situation.
Here's Garland. Jalen Johnson picking up that last basket. And it's good, 2 points. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
Here's LeVert. Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to LeVert. And he dunks it down.
So impressive. The fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Garland doesn't back down from contact. In fact, he's a player that welcomes it.
It's his first trip to the line.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
Both free throws good from Garland.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Out to the right wing. Here's Capella. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And a great display of physicality from Capella. He's not one to shy away from contact.
Well, Cleveland shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. Garland the pass to Jerome. Garland with the bucket. And it's 6 points for Darius Garland.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that.
He's not going to back down from anywhere. Got to commend the fearless attitude right there.
And just so good at reading angles. When LeVert spots a lane to the rim, he is all over it.
And that one drops for him. Jerome's got his first 2 points.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Capella, pass to LeVert. Capella sets a screen for LeVert. And the three ball is good. LeVert's got 7 points for the quarter.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor it.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
2 shots.
That free throw missing.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. There's Garland. Softly drops in the floater. Garland's got 8 points.
Now that's how you use your imagination. Garland can get his shot off from just about any angle.
Johnson, the pass to Capella. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. Chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. It's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. Played outside. Right side, Garland. And that one is good from Jerome. Jerome's got his second basket.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
And the slam dunk by Johnson. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Now, here's Garland. 8 points for him. Yes, that goes in.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
Atlanta's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. The Cavaliers have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Count that one.
And right now, Garland has it stuck on automatic. This man, he's getting whatever shot he wants.
Here's LeVert. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Great open look there. Krejci's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Out of bounds. Atlanta ball.
Atlanta's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Out to the right wing. Capella, the pass to Krejci. Here's man. LeVert in the corner. Fires from deep. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Wade kicks to Garland. And the call will be against Karis LeVert. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
9 seconds left in the third. And now here comes Daniel. Leading the break. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And at the close of the... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Young is out there with Daniel. Then there's Ricochet, and it's Nance, and it's Okongwu in at the 5.
He's got a nose for the bucket. Ricochet ready to go once he got it.
Knocks it loose. Jumps up, and Okongwu slams it in.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alden.
Hey guys, I was able to catch Kenny Atkinson's message to his team. Coach is not happy with that three-point battle. He told his team, we're down because they're making more threes than us. We have to defend the line if we're not making them at the other end. Guys?
Thank you, David. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 4 rebounds in this game. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
Young outside. Nance outside. Action coming off the assist from Young. And now it's a 9-point Atlanta lead.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offense. Oh,
nice finish. And look, you can't blink when you are guarding Mitchell. That man will go by you in a heartbeat.
Here's Young. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Allen kicks to Okoro. Allen dishes to Mobley. Kicks it out to Allen. Pass to Hunter. Over Ricochet. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks leading by 7. Young outside. Mobley with the block.
Already a stellar defender. Mobley proving he can be relied on to anchor for this team.
Here's Mitchell, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Atlanta.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
It's Young on the wing. Nance a screen. There's the triple. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Daniels. Mobley with the block. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And then jammed down as he goes right over Larry Nance Jr.
Oh, this man can move in transition. Like, look at Mitchell's eyes. They just light up when he's on the break.
Okongwu, the pass to Daniels. And Okongwu slams it in.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Allen shot is off. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Mitchell against Young. Off target from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Young with the steal.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Hawks.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Trae Young.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
Okoro with it. He's against Young. A nice shot by Okoro.
Assisted by.
They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Young pass to Daniels. Young outside. Okongwu with a screen on Mitchell. And Young kicks to Okongwu. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Okoro finds Mitchell.
Hawks foul. Trae Young. His first. Team's third.
Gets the first, and that brings them within 8.
Isaac Okoro. 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Stolen by Allen. And so it's Atlanta with the W. It was up for grabs right until the final second. Thank you for that, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Brandon Ingram out there with Grady Dick, and it's Barrett in at small forward. Barnes against Young. Kongwu, a screen on Barnes. Here's Young. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Left side, Barrett. Pass to Barnes. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. From behind the arc. Pirtle grabs a miss.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And six-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
Here's Young. Toronto making their last shot. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
Here's Dick. The shot off that time. The Hawks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Young looking around. There's the screen by Johnson. Young against Barrett. 6 to shoot. Outside Johnson. Takes a 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. The Raptors have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Dick with it, and it's Young picking him up. Stolen by Young. On the wing, Daniels. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Raptors on D. Pass to Rizichet. Launches it. They get it again. Five on the clock. Here's Young.
Great work from Barrett on defense. Trying to do everything he can to alter the shot.
Drives to the hoop. It's stolen by a Kongwu. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Johnson. Pass to a Kongwu. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes. Outside Barrett. Here's Dick. Hits the trifecta. Dick's got 5 points.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
A Kongwu, a screen on Barnes. Young against Barnes. Fires the 3. And Young is good from 3. 5 points in the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. The kick out to Johnson. Atlanta hits again from deep.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. And it's Barrett off the drive.
And Barrett's teammates and coaches love when he shows some edge, slashing to the rim with purpose.
Outside Young. Okongwu, a screen on Barnes. Here's Young over to the left wing. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
The Raptors have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Oh, got that one up quick.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
Young against Barnes. Okongwu, a screen on Barnes. Here's Young. Here's Okongwu. And another shot. Goes up with it again. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Here's Ingram. Outside Dick. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Dick's got 10 points.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Here's Okongwu. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And that does it for the first quarter. Raptors out in front, up by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Raptors.
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
So for Toronto right now, Barrett is the 3. Barnes will play the 4. Grady Dick out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Boucher in at the 5 down low.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Now here's Young. He's got 5. Back to Okongwu. The kick out to Young. Pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Okongwu. Oh, good D by Boucher.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
And here's Ingram outside. The rebound by the Hawks.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Grant.
Yeah, he scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive too.
Now here's Ingram, and that one's good.
Well, Ingram has great scoring instincts. He knows how to find shots and capitalize on them.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Now off the inbound. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
They want Ingram attacking the basket like this. It gets his juices flowing when he can get to the rim and finish strong.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Young. Pass to Rizachet. Back to Young. Fires the 3 from way downtown. Young.
This is where Young most resembles Steph Curry. Both have range almost out to half court.
Here's Ingram. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Coach, when you talk to Ingram's teammates, they always bring up his remarkable work ethic.
Well, Brian, Brandon Ingram works hard. He loves the game. He wants to be great. He spends a lot of his free time studying the game instead of just hanging out and doing other things.
Drills it from deep. Barrett with it. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. And the shot goes down.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing. What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Pass to Johnson. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
And he jams it home with authority.
Now that's how you rock the rim. Give him the 2 points and add a little style there as well.
Ridiculous. Now here's Ingram. Give him 8. Fires from deep. They get it back. Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Young against Barnes. Oh, sweet move. And it falls all over the rim and in. Young's got 8 here in this quarter.
It's another big night for Trae Young. A relentless scorer, constantly testing your defense.
Here's Ingram. Kicks it out to Barnes. Outside Dick. Shot clock at 5. Shakes him. And he sinks the layup. Dick's got 12.
Certainly he has the ability to take over games. Dick's doing it early in his career.
Here's Daniels. No points so far. Here's Okongwu. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Knocks down the long J. Daniels has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
And so it's Toronto, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back with you shortly. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Terrence Mann is out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Krejci in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Hawks 5. Atlanta shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
Now here's LeVert. Knocked loose. Here comes Toronto on the push. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Manuel quickly is the lead guard for the Raptors, and he said, I'm still learning when to be ultra aggressive and when to get my teammates involved. The balance of it all while playing defense at a high level. It's a lot, but I'm having fun learning all of it because this is what I wanted, to be challenged. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Toronto leading by 9. And there's the lob, and he goes in for the dunk.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Atlanta shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
Team second.
The first one falls.
Larry Nance Jr. 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. This one for 3. Hits the three-pointer. Quickly's got 6 here in the quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Now here's Quickly. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. Abaji, the pass to Pirtle. 6 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. Stolen by Capella. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Nance finds LeVert. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Well, LeVert is willing to put his body on the line, doing whatever it takes to get past the foul and score.
Raptors lead by 9. Here's Abaji. The rebound by Krejci. Atlanta's got 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. And it's Capella with the jam.
And when the time is right, Capella can get up there. Great job rising up for the bucket.
And the basket by Abaji. And the Raptors lead by 9.
You love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Stolen by Quickly. The pull-up. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
2 minutes.
Here's Mann. Rebound Toronto. Pirtle's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Abaji. Kicks it to Quickly. Unloads. Nance pulls down the board.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Now here's Capella. The D's right on him. Abaji with a rebound. Toronto leading by 11. Pass to Mobo. Drops in the layup for 2. Mobo's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
A minute 4 left in the third quarter here. And there it is for him. LeVert's got 5 points. The Raptors have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Throws it up high. It's stolen away. Pirtle with the ball. Now LeVert defending. Pass to Mobo. Here's Lawson. Pirtle with the ball. Here's Abaji. There's the triple. Nance pulls down the board. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Raptors foul. His first, team sport.
Krejci, the pass to LeVert. The kick out to Nance. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Toronto. They lead by 11 as the quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Toronto to start the 4th. Barrett is the 3, and Barnes will play the 4. Grady Dick out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Boucher in at the center position.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Hawks trail by 12. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Here's a Kongwu. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. Rebound Toronto. Boucher's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Barnes. Boucher outside. And here's Ingram from the arc. Counted from distance. And the Raptors lead by 15.
Look at how smooth Ingram's shot is. Hard off the pass, he puts up a silky jumper.
Young, the pass to Daniels. The kick out to Johnson. Now here's Young. Okongwu, a screen on Barnes. Okongwu with it. It's stolen by Barnes. To the inside. It's stolen by Okongwu. And they're running. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this 4th quarter. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, that's what you want. Hit him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Tries the spin move. Here's Ingram. Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got 2 young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wemby and Chet Holmgren.
The open shot Barnes. And again, Toronto, no good.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Now here's Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Young. From the arc. Young with the signature tray.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of the game with his outside shooting.
4th quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Boucher on the screen. And here's Ingram from the arc. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 4 rebounds in the game. Johnson inside, working on Barnes. And Grady Dick gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And the Raptors making a change here. Quickly's checked in.
Emmanuel Quickly.
A minute 42 left in the 4th quarter. From behind the arc. Rebound Toronto. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen by Young. And now the Hawks on the break. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy, but a rally like this is how you do it.
There's Young with the 3. Ooh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now. and an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Yeah, all throughout the game, the opposition hasn't been able to keep them off the glass, and they're paying for it, giving up second chance points.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Barnes against Young. Tipped away. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he lobs it up top. And it's quickly with a miss.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
And here are the Raptors now. 6-point game. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ingram. Eight seconds left in the fourth. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
There's 6 seconds left in the final quarter. And out of bounds, Atlanta will have it. Fires away from way outside. Can't get it to fall. And so Toronto takes the win. And they barely squeezed out the win.